What's up, guys? It's Meaty Mike. My name's Mike and I love meat. Get your smokers fired up because we're going on an adventure and smoking a whole pig head. Let's do it. That's a whole pig's head. I feel like it's that scene from A Christmas Story. It's smiling at me. Now, there's a couple things to know before you smoke a whole pig head. The butcher's your friend here because if your butcher doesn't clean it for you, you got a little bit of work to do. My butcher did, but you might get it, might have hair on it. You might need to take a disposable razor and literally shave it. You can also cut it in half and smoke it that way in halves, but I'm keeping it whole because why not? It's fun. There's a lot of good meat you're gonna get from a pig head. The cheek is one of the best parts of a pig. Well, we'll get to all that stuff later. I did brine this head with my trusty mix of water, salt, and brown sugar. Do that up for 24 hours. You don't have to brine it. It's an optional step, but I did brine it. I'm not gonna do anything on the face with this head before we put it in the smoker, but in the back where it's cut, there's a lot of good fat and meat underneath it. You got the tongue sticking out. Again, this is gonna be really, really flavorful, so very carefully. I'm gonna get some touch of cherry from 3 Little Pigs. You can use your choice of barbecue rub from this point, but this is what I'm gonna go with. Just get a good coat on the underside of your head. You know, look a little something like that. And you can rub it in, make sure she's nice and pat. So one other thing I did do is I did spray this rack with some olive oil. But that's it from here. We're gonna pop this hog head in the smoker. I'm checking to make sure the coast is clear because I live next door to a sweet little old lady and I will not be responsible for her having a heart attack when she sees a head. And it looks like we're in the clear. All right, we're out here at the smoker. We're going 275 for this smoke with this pig head. And I'm rolling with cherry wood for this whole smoke. The honey hole for a pig head, again, is that pig cheek. So it's all about the internal temp. I'm looking to take it to 165. So I got my Inkbird monitoring my temps in there. Get your probe through that pig skin. It's a little thick, but you'll get it. If I had this head halved, I would probably lay it skin side down for this smoke, but since it's whole, I'm leaving it right side up. You're gonna wanna check it every hour or so. If the skin's just getting too dark, wrap it in foil. Wrap the ears if they're starting to get burnt a little bit, and that's it, man. Crack a couple beers, because we're gonna have fun smoking this hog head. We'll keep an eye on it, and when the time is right, we'll pull it and we'll eat. And with that, our pig head is smoked. I pulled this head out right at 165 in the cheek. You can take it to 190 to get it nice and tender to pull it. 165 will do just fine. We have plenty of good meat that will go around with that internal temp, so that's when I pulled it. The total cook time for this head was about 6 hours, but stick with your internal temp, that's what you're shooting for. To recap what we did with this head, I had the smoker going steady at 275 for the whole smoke. About 3 hours in, about halfway through my cook, I sprayed it with cooking spray just to stop the skin from darkening up too quickly. About 4 hours in, that's when I wrapped my ears, my snout. It was at that right color for me. You probably could keep it going, but I wrapped it in foil. We can start digging into our pig head. I have some ideas for recipes for the ears, the tongue, the snout, everything, but I'll get to those in some later videos. Right now, I'm just gonna dig into this cheek a little bit. But there you go. Right there, there's some of that good cheek meat. I'm just gonna pick a nice piece. There's a right way to cut up this pig head. I'll be honest with you, I don't know what that is, but I can definitely cut in there and just start ripping this cheek out. This cheek is just gonna be awesome, and some barbecue pork sandwiches, and that's what I'm gonna use for it. But the cheek is great, but we have a whole head here, and there's a lot going on, baby, and I'm starting from the ears down, so stay tuned for the next video, and we'll get to those pig ears.